Right, to Up Top, episode 5, you know. Consistency, bro.
That's what I'm talking about, man. We're back again.
We've not missed one bit, even when there was 2 games in a week.
Yeah, we double backed on it, didn't we?
We did 2 in a week.
Yeah, man.
So we're back again with the 5th episode. This one, we're just gonna go right into it. What are we talking about?
So we've got a few topics today. I think the main one that we need to talk about is a player that, you know, he's coming for a lot of criticism, not just this season, but like over the last few years, isn't it? Mm-hmm. And some of it rightly so, but a lot of it, I feel like people just like to jump on the bandwagon with this player. And this season, he's been cooking since the January transfer window when he got his move to Aston Villa. And that player is Marcus Rashford.
Of course.
I think we need to discuss
boy
it.
Rashy.
Yeah.
Now, you know me, man. I've had so many mixed feelings about Rashford throughout the years, innit?
Yeah.
I like him as a player. When we're talking about players from Ops, I like him as a player. I've always liked him. He's always scored against my team.
He always does.
Remember the bang he scored against City?
Yeah, he always does.
Year?
He always does.
Right out of nowhere. It was out of nowhere,
Them
bro.
knuckleball finish. He loved the knuckleball finish, you know, Rashy.
But, you know, I feel like, with what you're saying, I feel like, bro, they do it to these guys, bro. Look at Luke Shaw, bro. No one says nothing about Luke Shaw. No one says nothing about, what's his name? 7, Mason Mount. No one says nothing about these man, bro. These men are non-existent, bro. No one says nothing.
But they're injured though. Rashford and injured.
Yeah, I said it last time in the episode anyway. I said I think it's because he was wearing grills, innit?
Yeah. You said it's because he was wearing grills. You also said that last time it was because he went America, innit?
Yeah, wearing grills.
Yeah, when he was taking pictures of basketball players and them, man.
Yeah, but I even saw that and said, this guy is not serious.
Yeah, no, but I don't think you should judge players. Do you think it's fair to judge players on what they do in their time off?
Nah, but it happens, innit?
Speaking of that, I just saw Noni Madueke and Jadon Sancho at the on the red carpet for the premiere of that Sinners.
But them man scored, didn't it?
Yeah, they did, didn't it? That's what I'm saying.
When you're scoring,
no one cares, bro.
Exactly. But Rashford had a purple patch as well. It just so happened things weren't going well, but it's not just him that it wasn't going well for. It's the whole team.
It's the whole team.
No one's saying nothing about, you know, maybe the thing is, yeah, maybe in training, maybe he's really one of those guys. Maybe he got to his head.
He looks like he don't really like give a fuck, bruv, in training, innit? Like you know, one of them. You know, there's some players that they save it for matches, innit? Like, but I'll be honest, he weren't really doing it in matches either. But some players, they don't put in 100% during the week, innit? They save it for matches, which is all good and well as long as you turn up on match day. But if you're lounging around, apparently he was late a few times and stuff. But all I'm saying is there's all these narratives about Marcus Rashford. But I tell you what, since he's gone to Aston Villa, the January transfer window, he looks like a different player, bro.
Yeah. Because you know what it is, yeah? Put it this way. The way I see it is some managers are different. Yeah. So, for example, I think Marcus Rashford couldn't do for a manager like Arteta.
Yeah.
Because Arteta wants you to be 15 minutes early. Minimum.
Arteta's the kind
if you're like within the 10 minutes, you're late already. Bro.
Yeah, no.
Because by the time you get ready and everything, we're on the pitch, we're already warmed up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Once you're there at a certain time, Arteta looks like the kind of player that probably wants you to be in bed, bro, by 9 p.m.
Do you know what I mean? He wants you there an hour early.
That's certain managers, that's their way in it. They want you to live the lifestyle. Whereas other managers, they don't care. As long as you perform, you can do what you want.
This is the thing. Emery is that type of manager, I think.
Yeah.
Because look, Aubameyang in his best time, he had Emery.
Emery in it.
That's what you have to say.
And Emi Martinez as well is a madman.
Yeah. But it works because Emery would tell you, I think Emery would tell you, this is my guy. I didn't like how you did today. You were slacking a bit. Push it up more. Come on, man. Everyone else is watching. But listen, I want you ready on the game day.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's why I want you to work hard.
Emery seems like
he's already telling you you're gonna be playing, bro.
Yeah.
I want you ready. I want you to focus.
And you know what's funny?
Game day.
He's taken over Ollie Watkins' position. He hasn't taken over Ollie Watkins. He was on the bench when he first got there, but he's getting in the starting lineup a lot more.
He started yesterday.
Yeah,
their biggest game
of the season. The biggest game of.
I think, bro, that's another.
That says a lot, doesn't it?
That's another thing I was gonna say. I think it's peak for Ollie Watkins, bro.
Yeah, it is.
I think Emery is basically saying, you know what?
He's better than you, bro. Emery don't care as well. Like that's what I like Emery, bro. He don't care.
The other thing is, Rashford come out and say, I don't even like playing striker. I like playing off the wing.
That's what I'm talking about.
But there, he don't mind, bro. Like,
that's what I'm talking about.
He's like, he's trying
when he was with us, he could tell. He said himself multiple times he don't like playing the striker role. I'll be fair to Rashford as well. When he playing striker for Man United is different to playing striker for Aston Villa. Aston Villa actually got people like Yuri Tielemans, Morgan Rogers, Asensio, or not. Like they got good players behind you, give you the ball in the right places. At United, it was almost like, okay, play striker. We're not going to give you the ball, innit? You have to work, feed up scraps, but we also expect you to run around. We also expect you to score because nobody else is going to score.
So, quick one: is this you saying that Aston Villa's got better midfield than Man United?
Bro, do I need to say that? It's clear. It's clear, bro. They do. Aston Villa got much better midfield than Man United, bro.
You man are in the mad, fam.
That's very clear, man. That's clear as ABC, mad, bro.
But the way you spent, you're supposed to have a better one.
What do you mean the way we spent? The way we spent?
Big cuts didn't come for cheap, fam.
Yeah, but that was a few years ago, innit? Like, can't even talk about Fernandes. Yeah, but he's doing it. He's one of our best players over the last.
Who else have you man got there?
Our midfield at the moment, innit, is Bruno Fernandes. Casemiro's got back into the team.
And that Ugarte, how much was Ugarte?
Ugarte was like 50 mil. I can't remember, to be honest. Bro. But Ugarte is good, though. I like Ugarte. I think he's good.
Aston Villa, how much they got McGinn for?
Brother, that guy was with them in the championship.
Exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying,
and he was scoring a banger.
Did you see the banger he scored?
Against fucking Aston Villa.
Bro, he's the one that started the hope, fam.
Yeah.
And that's the players that... Do you know what? Yeah, when I saw the lineup, and I saw him start on the wing, because he's been playing midfielder.
Yeah, I was happy.
I was like, Emery is looking for heart today.
Yeah.
He's looking for the people that are going to dig deep in it.
Yeah. So we'll touch on that Aston Villa performance because I thought they did really well. I think they're going to kick themselves about letting those 2 sloppy goals in. But we'll touch on that performance. But I think to just cap on Marcus Rashford, I feel like I'm a United fan, so I was in favour of him leaving in January. I'm not saying like on a permanent, but I wanted him to go because there was no point him staying and not playing. And maybe they're making the environment toxic for him. It's not fair on him. And maybe it's not fair on the team as well. Because imagine you have Marcus Rashford, but he's not playing. So I was in favour of him leaving in the January transfer window. And I was thinking it's make or break for him. And boy, it's make, bro. It's made. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him.
He's not even thinking about no school dinners.
Brother, yeah.
He's not thinking about... But his focus, bro.
His focus is unreal, man.
And I think as well he took himself out of the Manchester environment.
Yeah,
Manchester's got too many distractions.
Yeah, man. No one's going China White every night.
Going
China White every night.
For strikers, he's
playing with Bugsy Malone and them and there, bro. Yeah. He needed to come out of that.
Obviously, Birmingham is fire too.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Birmingham is lit as well.
Vegas. That's UK's Las Vegas.
I feel like in Birmingham they just kind of let him do his own thing, innit? Like he's the golden, he's the golden
playing
kid.
with a smile again.
I'm happy. I'm happy.
Smile
for
unless
him,
he got bruises that he's trying to show us.
Them fake smiles just to show the grills a little bit, yeah, man. Yeah. But you know what? Yeah, I'm happy he's doing well, innit? And I think at the end of the season there's going to be a conversation to be had. Does he even want to come back? Why would he want? I feel like he's setting himself up for a move now. I saw
something saying he wants to come back.
He's a Man United kid, innit? Like, born and bred. That's him. He's Man United through and through. But I also saw something that said that he's setting himself up to get a big move to like Barcelona or one of the top Euro. Because think about it. I think he's going to want to play Champions League next season.
That's what makes sense, bro. That's what makes sense.
If I was him, I would just go, bro. I would just go. As much as I don't want that to happen.
To be honest, he's already upgraded on his loan anyway.
What do you mean?
This loan was not a loan down. It was a loan up.
You're right. It
It was
was.
a loan up.
Bro,
He's playing Champions League.
He could be in
football, bro.
14th position right now,
Bro,
yeah?
basically, before yesterday, he had a chance to win Champions League.
Nah, come on, bro.
That's facts, bro.
Do you know what?
Before yesterday,
They was never going to win.
he had a chance to win. You know
But
what?
the fact that they're playing
if
in that
they
competition-
won that game, I think they probably would get to the final.
But they did win the game.
Huh?
They just
they
lost
did, but
the tie.
it just wasn't
they
enough.
lost the
innit?
tie. I
If-
know.
yeah.
But you reckon? You know what's mad? Yeah. You know what's crazy about it? Because the winner, obviously PSG, are going to play the winner of the game that's happening right now,
Mm-hmm.
which is Arsenal and Real Madrid. So we're missing the Arsenal Madrid game to bring you, man,
the best
to
game
up
in the
top.
probably.
You know what I'm saying?
The first one was amazing.
Speaking
bro.
of that, let me just check the
First
score
one was
real
amazing
quick, innit?
still.
Yeah, we're gonna touch on that game as well, man. Odumodu Black. So I feel like Declan Rice.
Yeah, why are you doing that? You see when the Villa game was happening, yeah?
Yeah.
I was watching it and then it was quiet. I wanted them to win so bad, bro.
Yeah.
I've never supported Villa like I did yesterday. You see, in the last minute, someone took a shot.
Asensio took a shot. Oh.
No, not Asensio, that was before. Someone took a shot in the last minute. It was long range as well.
The left footed one, and the defender blocked it.
The defender blocked it. The goal, it was gone.
Yeah.
Bro, the way I screamed,
I see that.
Bro, it almost happened, bro. I felt for them, man. Them man bowled out, bro.
Nah.
But the thing is, as well, they made it too hard
They
for themselves.
fucked up at the beginning.
Yeah,
innit?
they made it too hard for themselves, bro.
They
made
fucked
it
up
way
at the
too
beginning by letting them lot score, by
Yeah.
letting them not score. Brother,
that's what made me know I'm about to watch a really good game here.
Yeah.
When I see them 2 early goals.
Yeah.
Borussia Dortmund, my man had a hat trick.
Garassi in it, and they still didn't go through.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I see both Dembele and that Sergio Garassi guy with their man of the match awards, and they're fuming in it because obviously, you imagine getting the man of the match award, but you've lost the tie. Mad, bro. He was not happy, man.
Yeah, it's mad. Do you know what else is? Well, I was thinking, wow, Barca is still in it, doing their thing. Like, they got no pressure. No one's actually
Barca are the favourites. For me, Barca are the favourites.
But no one's really, even in the middle. For me, yeah, I almost kind of feel like, I don't know, bro. Like, we all got so mixed up with this Arsenal, Real Madrid,
everyone's forgetting
PSG, how
Barca
PSG
are
were.
still there.
That Barca were just kind of under the radar, bro.
Bro,
doing their thing. For me,
people
anyway.
are sleeping on Barca. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah. But they have a real
Barca
real
are
chance,
arguably
bro.
the best team in the whole
They have a real
competition.
chance, bro.
It'll be interesting. I think the Champions League has been sick this season, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think
I didn't like the format though, how it started. Because I just didn't understand it, innit?
I feel like the format, it's gonna take some getting used to. But I liked it. Like game week 2, game week 3, we're seeing big games already. Instead of seeing like Shakhtar Donetsk.
But the thing is,
or Ludogorets.
Yeah, but you see a
against the
big game,
team.
yeah. But it really doesn't mean anything. Do you know what I mean?
But it means something.
No, but it didn't though.
No,
because,
we didn't get what it meant.
they just went the top 8. So Liverpool, for example, they were first, innit?
Yeah.
First, yeah. That first didn't help them with nothing. Do you know what I mean? Like that was hard as well, but it didn't help them because the guy who was 7th got the same privilege as them.
No, but they played. You're right though.
They got a mad game after.
They did.
This is what I'm saying. Like
they had PSG and I think they had a game and then they had PSG.
I remember thinking, if that's what first gets you, why would I want to be first? Bro?
Point. Yeah, I hear that. No, but do you know what I like about it? Yeah?
You see, City scraped through. Scraped through.
You
did play extra game or something.
Yeah, I know. You didn't even come in top 8. You came in. You were between 8 and 16, innit? But my whole point is, if you're gonna win the competition, you're gonna have to play good teams, bro.
No, yeah, that's true. But to meet them so early and it not mean anything is crazy.
It means something if you want to finish in the top 8.
Bro, because they're still going to be there. You know, like, you could beat them 4-5-0, whatever, yeah?
And you meet
in
them
that first
again,
league,
you still
and then you're going to meet them again, they're going to murk you, bro.
Yeah,
so,
the format is a bit mad.
Yeah, that's what I found mad.
You lot, let us know what you think about the new Champions League format. Do you think
it is what it is
now?
Do
you think it's all the way bad? Or
it is what it is, because for us as a fan, we win, because we kind of... It felt like I got more games, innit?
Yeah, I kind of liked it.
Because there's more teams, innit?
Yeah, there's more teams.
Yeah, so it felt like I got more games, innit?
And also, you get to see good games from early, innit? I know it don't really matter. It doesn't have the same intensity as like the quarterfinals that like what we're watching right now. But still, though, I thought it was good. But yeah, Villa, they put up a good fight, but yeah, I think they shot themselves in the foot early on by conceding them goals. Some stupid goals as well, bro. They could have done better with them goals.
I know.
But it is what it is, isn't it? We can spin back in the week before and touch on the Arsenal game and the Arsenal and Madrid first leg fixture. Boy, what a game!
One of the best games I've seen this season.
Like Arteta says, what a game!
One of the best games I've seen this season. Do you know what? I really wanted Arsenal to win. You know, watch it together. You really didn't want Arsenal to win. But here's my reasons, innit? Here's my reasons, yeah. See City, yeah. Even when we won, we had to play Real Madrid. But I think the last 3 years that we've come out of that league thing was because of Real Madrid. Now, I like Real Madrid, yeah. But against Arsenal, yeah, I like Arsenal. Since City is out, I don't mind Arsenal.
So you're trying to
I don't mind Arsenal winning the thing, bro.
This is what's pissing me off, bro.
It pisses you off because you don't like the team,
pissing me off, bro.
I don't get.
You're supposed to be like, fuck them, man.
Why?
I don't fuck with them, man. No,
why?
I'm a City guy right now.
Why?
Fuck Arsenal.
No, I'm a City guy.
But you're
City's
like,
not in. Okay, if City was in,
you would want them to go through, innit?
If City was playing Arsenal, City, yeah?
Nah,
but
bro.
Real Madrid is our ops right now. Just what you need to understand. Right now, my op right now.
Because you lot keep meeting them in the Champions League, and every season it's Man City.
And sometimes we've had a scoreline where we thought, yeah, we're going through, yeah.
Nah, they've pulled it back. That's why I thought
it's been heartbreaks, bro. So that's our op right now.
You're right.
So right now, that's the op. So if it was Aston Villa, I'd have wanted Aston Villa to win.
Yeah, I would have wanted Aston Villa to win.
If it was Man United, I'd have wanted Real Madrid to win.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
But I hate you, man.
This guy is crazy,
I hate
bro.
you, man.
You hate us more than Madrid. Yeah. But to be fair, I get that. I would want you guys out.
I'll tell you the maddest thing, though.
I don't care.
The maddest thing is that I used to love seeing you guys win, yeah. But this season, it got to a point where it's not funny anymore. You get what I'm saying?
You used to love seeing us lose, you mean?
Yeah, lose.
Okay.
But this season, I'm at a point where it's not funny anymore, bro.
You feel bad for us and that?
It's not funny anymore, bro. Like, it's like really,
but
like
Newcastle gave us that work.
Let's say you have someone that you were ops for time. Every time you see each other, you rack it out. Yeah? And then it gets to a point where you're beating him. You beat him to the point where he's got no... Like, it's so bad that you have to ask him, like...
You okay,
yo,
bro?
What's wrong with you, bro? You used to be...
Normally you pop a bit more...
What's going on? You okay? He might end up start crying, like, oh my God, it's been mad. My house...
I'm going through a lot.
Leaking, everything, you know?
My house is
Rashford
leaking.
is going play. You know what I mean? Now it's like, put my arm around this guy, man. You know what I'm saying? When is it? The other day I wanted you guys
we don't want your sympathy.
The other day I wanted
keep your sympathy, man.
The other day I wanted you guys to win.
Against
Newcastle.
Newcastle, innit?
But that's when I realized you guys are dead, fam. That's when I realized you guys.
That's when you realize.
Because I was trying to support you guys. You see? See how I'm saying I hate you, man, innit? But because of this top 4 thing, yeah.
You wanted Newcastle to win.
No, I wanted you guys to win.
Yeah, you wanted us to win.
But when Newcastle won, I didn't mind anything.
It's funny, innit? Fucking hell, man. We are finished, bro. We are finished, bro. The way Newcastle beat us, fam, I swear, bro.
Like little kids,
it felt like a year 7 trying to fight a year 11 or something, bro.
Like little kids.
They whooped our ass, bro.
That's them one after the match. Like, but what happened to you, man?
But they were winning. They was giving us like Bruno Guimaraes, man said, I'm the real Bruno. I'm the real.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, bro.
My favorite thing.
Hell,
by the way, in my team of the week, yeah, 2 of those motherfuckers from in that midfield are in my team.
Nah, I'm not surprised, bro.
2 of them.
We got cooked, man. We got cooked differently. I was watching the game. I was thinking, this is what this has come to, bro. You know when you're not even mad no more. I was saying to myself, what did I even expect? But like, what did I expect?
Yeah,
I knew this was gonna happen.
It's mad. So you were talking about Talisman earlier. Just to digress quickly. Because we wanted to talk about something before we get to the wrap up of the Premier League, innit?
Yeah.
And I feel like we're almost going to the Premier League wrap up.
Yeah.
You're talking about Tielemans. Where's Tielemans from?
Belgium.
Belgium. What's his actual country though?
He got to have some African in
Must
him.
be like Algerian or something. I don't know. So, Egyptian.
Nah.
What is he, bro?
You might be right though. Like, let's see.
What is he?
Nah, he's obviously Belgian, but you know them ones where he might have like different. Yeah, he looks like a North African guy. Still, I'm not gonna lie.
Reason why I say it because
Yeah.
looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, man. I like that.
I say it because you want to talk about African midfielders real quick.
Yeah, the best African midfielders.
Because I've always felt like African midfielders, they get injustice, man. They get injustice.
I agree.
So, well, let's start with current. Let's build up a top 5 African midfielders. Right.
Brother, his mum is Congolese.
See, I knew you sound like Congo, bro.
You're lying.
Bro, France, Belgium, they take too many of our guys, bro.
His mom's name was called Mendy and everything.
Bruv, they take too many of our guys, bro.
What?
These guys take too many of our guys. Belgium and France, they take too many, bro.
Brother, man said Belgium, England, bro.
No, but France is crazy.
France gold.
That's what
France
I'm saying.
take
Belgium
everyone.
and France are
That's
crazy.
why when they won the World Cup,
Doku.
I was gassed. I was happy for them. I felt like Africa won
England
that World
is
Cup.
the first time to have like a Bukayo Saka.
Yeah, I know.
France been having them.
Yeah.
Kimpembe, you know what I'm saying? It's been having them names.
France got bare African players. You know when they're like, I'm like, but are you sure? Are you sure this guy is? Are you sure this guy is African, bro? Like
before you'd have Trezeguet, Thuram, cool.
like-
That sounds French, innit? Do you know what I mean?
Henry,
Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Cantona, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But now it's like too
Brother.
many. Kamavinga.
Man said Chouameni, they got bare African
Do you know
players,
what I mean?
bro.
Kimpembe,
Chouameni,
Mandanda. You are crazy.
Mandanda's the worst. He's the worst one, bro.
Africa.
I'm like, brother, are you
Bro,
sure these guys are French,
Africa,
bro? I love it though. I actually love it. I love it, man. Because do you know what? That shows that like they're not trying to fucking do half and half.
Yeah.
You know when they try and do half the team white, half the team black.
Do you know why? Do you know why it annoys me? Do you know why it annoys me? Because when I heard Joey Barton say, can you tell me which African midfielder, which one African defender is better than Jamie Carragher?
That guy is a fucking waste, man.
Here's the thing about it. We could be saying people like Rudiger, but we can't. Do you get what I'm saying? Because he's German.
I know.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I know.
We could be saying bare names,
but that's what I mean, innit? That's what I mean. That's exactly
because they take the best, bro. They take the best.
It's true.
Everyone who's the best is gone.
That's a good point.
Bukayo Saka, imagine him balling out of Iwobi and them, man. Gone.
Yeah, man.
Gone.
It's true, bro.
Do you know what I mean?
It's true.
They take them, innit?
And
the best ones are gone.
like the players make the decision as well. So let's not act like it's just the countries or the football federations of like the European teams that take the best African players, because the players make the decision as well, innit? What we want to see is maybe some of these, but the thing is, you also can't blame them because more time they were born in the country that they're representing, innit? Like Saka was born in England, so man can't really be mad at him. But
it is jollof though every day.
of course, bro. But that's culture, innit? That's culture.
We have Africa. Bro, okay. Iwobi was born here. Ola Aina was born here.
Yeah, I know, but that's why I respect it even more, innit? Because them man,
but then you never know if they were called up.
If they were
beforehand.
Yeah, I know. So I know what you mean, because Saka's been called since a very young age, innit?
Yeah.
If England wanted Iwobi when Iwobi was 18, and Nigeria wanted Iwobi when Iwobi was 18, he might have gone England, innit? So you never know.
I don't know, that guy's proper African.
He is.
I watch his stories every time. Lord, prepare me.
Proper
It's crazy. You know, they say,
I love him.
prepare
I think he's
every
sick,
time when
man.
he's eating the thing,
The guy said they pounded the yam and that they goosey. I see one where they got Emil Smith Rowe, some was it a goosey or some jollof in it, and they had it for him in the changing rooms, and then he came in training, and he was like, "Yeah, man."
But Emil Smith Rowe,
you man, safe.
He's one of us still.
Yeah, he's one of us. He's one of us. So is Cole Palmer. He's one of us. I know we were busting joke last time, but Cole Palmer.
I wasn't busting joke. I was serious.
He was dead serious, huh?
Yeah, man.
Nah, I fuck with Cole Palmer.
Give back.
Man said, give it back. Give it back.
Find something else. I challenge you.
Man said,
I challenge you
what?
to just find something else, yeah, that you can do. Another celebration that's gonna be as iconic.
I bet he can.
Or better.
I bet he can.
Yeah, I bet he can, but he won't.
Man said, give it back like Wiley. Give it back.
Yeah. Take it back. That's what he should be saying.
Man said,
when they say, oh yeah, two Up Top podcasts are talking about, you stole the thingy from. Take it back.
Take it
That's
back.
what I wanna hear. And if he does that,
like the Godfather,
sir, I rate you.
Nah, I rate him anyway.
Anyway, this section is Welcome to Africa. So let's talk about the top 5 midfielders from Africa right now.
The top 5 midfielders from Africa right now. See, like, so we can maybe go through a few of them. I feel like we've got Thomas Partey is the first one that comes to mind. He might be the best one. We might be leading with the best right now, but
I'm gonna throw someone in there.
Yeah, go on.
That might be the best, but I don't know these days. But I think he still is. But it's just where he is that we can't really tell. They took him.
Who are you gonna say?
They took him. See what I mean? Kante.
Yeah, you know what? I thought Kante. It's crazy,
They took him.
bro. It's crazy because
They took him.
They've taken him as well. He's French, innit? He's French. Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
They
like
took
the
him.
actual African midfielders, we might have to do a top 3 shortlist instead of a top 5
You know what I'm
because
saying?
them
Yeah,
man
we
have
start thinking
taken
about-
off a lot
cool.
of the best African players in it. So the first one that comes to mind is Thomas Partey.
That's valid. I think Thomas Partey, yeah. By the way, everyone spoke about Rice and everyone. But do you remember the name I kept saying that game?
Partey.
I kept saying, yo, Thomas Partey, bro.
Thomas Partey.
It's elegance, bro.
Yeah.
Rolls Royce. You know when they say Saliba is Rolls Royce? He's Rolls Royce.
He's actually brother. He doesn't look like he's sweating,
He's
bro.
not bothered.
Like he gets the ball.
He's
in
never
tight.
under pressure.
Yeah, he
Never.
always looks like he's got bare time on the ball.
Yeah.
like you
His
know,
passes
bro. Listen,
are forward,
man,
his
man,
touches.
I play football, man. That shit ain't easy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he's so calm, so composed.
He's so cold, bro.
Technically, what a player, man.
Disgusting,
What a
bro.
player.
Disgusting.
Thomas Partey, man. Yeah.
But yeah, give me some other names. Some other African names in the Premier League.
So the other names that we have where we're thinking about, there's 2 players that play for Tottenham, that play for Mali as well. We have Yves Bissouma,
Hard.
good player. He used to be at Brighton.
Shit team, but he's hard.
Yeah. To be fair, he's not even having that good a season, but he is a good player. When he was at Brighton, he was really good as well.
Yeah.
And Pape Sarr.
Oh, they're both from Mali.
Yeah, they're both Malian, yeah.
Mali has always had good midfielders.
Mali's got good players.
Seydou Keita.
Yeah, I was going to say him. He's good as well, innit? He played for Mali, but Mali's got some hard players, innit? Like, so there was them 2. Obviously, we have Wilfred Ndidi, who's at Leicester at the moment. I think he was a bit better in the past, and I don't think he's really in his prime anymore. But he was a good player as well, Nigerian. And we've got the one that you mentioned, Baleba, 21-year-old Cameroonian midfielder. What a player, man. He's got a big future, man. He's got a big future.
If he stays injury-free.
Yeah, he's a top guy, innit? So those are the 5 Premier League African players African midfielders that we've discussed, I think.
But let's see. Tell us if you got any 5 we haven't mentioned.
Yeah.
Let us know.
And we're talking about that midfield position. So
Just
if they're
the
a forward position, then it doesn't really count.
Doesn't count.
Just the midfield positions, man. I think Thomas Partey probably goes in there as number 1.
Yeah.
If you were to rank the number 2, who would it be then? Because you have Pape Sarr, you have Ndidi, you have Yves Bissouma, and you have Baleba.
Hold on, before we go there. Who does Doucouré play for?
Abdoulaye Doucouré. You got one, bro.
Who does he play for?
I don't think they've taken him yet. I don't think they stole him yet.
So he scores for them, you know. Like,
he scored at the weekend, bro. He scored. They won 1-0 and he scored against Nottingham Forest. Abdoulaye Doucouré. That's a good shout, man. I'm gonna be fuming if he says he's French or something.
Hey, you don't even start, you don't even get in.
Yeah, bro. Nah,
It's 'cause of the name.
Yeah, he's French. He's not French. He's But he was born in France, but he does play for he plays for Mali. Mali national team.
Mali. See, Mali again. Mali's got midfielders somehow, bro. Mali's got midfielders.
He was born in France. You know damn well he'd have picked France if he was called like that. Innit?
Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to mention him.
We could put him in as well, bro.
Because potentially he's more established than Baleba. Baleba is potential. But
Baleba's bad, bro.
Doucouré is the kind of guy where if Everton were to go down, he might actually find another team in the Premier League.
Yeah.
Because he's a player that's seasoned in the Premier League now. That's what you need.
If Brighton go down, you think Baleba not gonna find another team?
No, he definitely will.
Yeah.
But what's funny about Doucouré is different managers play him differently. I don't know if you've realized. Yeah. Some managers will make him sit. Some people will make him do box to box. Now I'm seeing him attacking mid.
But what do you think? What would you put him as?
Attacking mid.
Yeah.
If you don't have a really good attacking mid, might as well put him there because he's gonna
I think he's a number 8. I wouldn't put him as attacking mid though.
Yeah, you want him box to box,
I would
but
put him as number
I'll put
8.
him there, you know, because he's a problem. That's when these goals that he's scoring when he's attacking mid.
He will score.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing. like
if he gets a chance, he's Rashy.
He will score. Like he might not even give you nothing the whole game. Yeah, but he will just pop up and score.
Yeah.
I like him. I think he's a good player. I see something the other day when he was talking about when Frank Lampard was manager of Everton, and he said that Frank Lampard just basically didn't rate him. Basically, he said Frank Lampard didn't rate him. He wasn't getting into the team, and he didn't really know why. And I was like, and I guess Frank Lampard got the sack. The new David Moyes is back. David Moyes obviously rates him.
Yeah.
He's in there, man. So shout out to Doucouré. I feel like he's a good player as well. So like just to rank our top 5 from number 1, I think we're pretty sure Thomas Partey is going to be number 1 in that. Yeah. First pick, first draft pick, and then number 2 is who?
See, here's the thing. Are we going based on just you as a player or this season?
Just you. It's not even this season. It's just who do you think is better?
Bissouma should be second for me.
Bissouma is second. Okay, cool.
For me, it should be second.
And then who's your number 3? Because we're only doing 5. One person ain't going to make the list anyway.
This 6, innit?
Yeah, which is fine, because I know who ain't going to make my list.
Who else do you have with Sarr?
Pape Sarr, Baleba, Doucouré, and Ndidi.
Ndidi's not making it on the list. So
my Nigerian brother, I'm sorry, but I have
next to Bissouma because they're the 2 people fighting for one position in one team.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put him next to each other because one time sometimes I see Bissouma, sometimes I see
who's number 3?
So Sarr.
Okay.
Bissouma second, Sarr thingy, and then I don't know if I'm going on potential.
So is Baleba second for you?
No, Baleba is coming 4th.
So you've got Thomas Partey, Bissouma, Pape Sarr, and Baleba is number 4. Yeah. Who's number 5?
I'm putting my guy
Doucouré number 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a good list, so that's not bad.
5 and 4, it could go either way for me.
Nah, for me, it's Thomas Partey.
Baleba's thingy.
Thomas Partey is number 1. Baleba is number 2.
You think?
Yeah, for me. Doucouré is number 3.
Bissouma was at Brighton, wasn't it?
Yeah.
You see, Brighton keeps producing. But anyway, this is the thing.
You know
I feel like Bissouma, he's already done what Baleba has done. And he got his move to Tottenham. Obviously, he's not having a good season. That's why I put him above Baleba. Because Baleba is still potential.
I hear that though. That's a very valid point, isn't it? But Bissouma, since being at Tottenham, he's not been doing it. Bissouma, since he's been at Tottenham, he's not been doing it. He don't look like the same player. But I completely get that though. So my top 5 is going to be Thomas Partey, Baleba, Doucouré, Bissouma, and Pape Sarr as number 5.
So who's this?
Thomas Partey is number 1. Baleba is number 2. Doucouré is number 3. Bissouma is number 4. Pape Sarr's number 5. Those are my top 5 African midfield players in the Premier League ranked. And if there's one that I'm sure it's bugging me because I feel like there's one that I'm missing.
More, yeah.
There's one that I'm missing.
We'll be watching football next week and you'll be like, this
brother, yeah. But it's calm anyway because that's midfield. The forward players is a different situation, isn't it? And then when we talk about just some of the best African midfielders that have played in the Premier League, now we're talking about ballers, isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
Ever. That have played in the Premier League ever.
Yeah.
For me, I'm going to tell you my number 1 right away, man.
Who's that?
You must know. Number 42. If we're going to go back to numbers.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
He is number 1.
Left foot, right foot, free kick, what? Dribble. What do you want? How do you want it, bro?
Yeah.
Like, what? Physical? You want to go physical?
Yeah. Physical. You don't want to go.
Not even physical,
you don't want to go physical, bro.
What? You want to go what? You want to show the badge?
You can't show the badge, my man.
What can you do to the guy, bro?
You must be bluffing, bro.
Bro, he used to push people to the side and fucking hit it from 40 yards out from if he wants to, bro. With his left, bro.
One-on-one finishes, left foot finishes.
Bro.
He didn't even like scoring headers. He was too techie for that shit.
Yeah, bro.
He was too techie for headers, even if he was an absolute unit, man.
Bro. That guy was unbelievable.
Yeah, Yaya Toure. And then we obviously have JJ Okocha. So good they named him twice.
Obviously, JJ Okocha.
Nigerian midfield maestro. Played for PSG. Played for Bolton Wanderers. Played for a whole other team. He was one of the best African players I think we've ever had.
Yeah.
The pleasure of seeing. There are... Obviously, we have to talk about Mohamed Salah. He's one of the greatest African players of all time. I don't care.
Yeah, but we're talking about midfielders, isn't it?
Okay, so let's just...
Because earlier I was going to put Marshall Bunetsi in there because we got a Zimbabwean guy right now.
Well, is he a midfield player or is he a forward?
He's more for... He plays attacking mid.
He looks like a midfielder to me. He ain't a striker.
But he's playing attacking mid.
Yeah.
He's playing off the striker as well. He's playing off... He's the reason why Larsen's scoring now.
He plays off the striker.
He's the reason why Larsen's scoring.
He's doing good. I like him. Okay, if we stick to the best African midfielders of all time, so we got... obviously, we've got Yaya Toure, we've got JJ Okocha, we've got Michael Essien, player, bro. Ghana international.
Locked things up.
What a player, man.
Locked things up.
What a player.
Never went to the barber.
Bruh, yeah.
Didn't care about no barber.
Man had beef for the barber. He had beef for the barber still.
I've seen man like that, that come football like that.
I don't get it though. I don't get it. When you see a guy like that, you better know he's sick.
He's come to do a job, bro. He's come, and it doesn't have to look pretty, bro.
Yeah, he ain't trying to. He's not trying to show off for nobody, bro. Yeah, he was a player, midfield powerhouse. I'll call him. Yeah, and then we had Mikel John Obi doing the Obi-Wan podcast at the moment. Former Chelsea player.
And when he didn't play, it was because of Essien.
Yeah, exactly, right?
That's the thing.
He's one of the top African players that we've had in our generation. So if we look at, you know who else that had it, who was a really good player as well? Sule Muntari.
Muntari, yeah?
Yeah.
Muntari was hard.
Yeah, Muntari was good.
He played for my favourite Inter Milan team.
Yeah, bro. What a player, innit? What a player.
See, people like Serdov, we should have those.
Yeah,
it really pisses me off,
he's African, bro, but he probably from Suriname, saying. You know, Suriname, innit, that Dutch thing where they got like bare black players as well, like Genie Wijnaldum. I'm still recording that.
Yeah.
And we got Seydou Keita. He's one of the best African midfielders that we've had the pleasure of seeing as well. Great player. Just having a look at some other ones. Yeah.
I did like Alex Song,
Alex Song was sick.
I did like him,
When he was a young player, he was sick. He was the nephew of Rigobert Song, innit? Yeah. Cameroonian, yeah.
Part of his game I see in Pai. The relaxed.
You reckon?
That relaxed thing is similar, bro. That nonchalance is similar, bro.
Or like Emmanuel Frimpong.
Now Frimpong was trying to Frimpong Ghana boy.
I like him. He was dangerous.
He had one good season though. Where he was locking things up.
I liked this.
One good season, he was locking things up.
He was a good player as well, but like obviously we wouldn't say that he qualifies to be in the list that we're talking about now, innit? I wouldn't say so.
Are we just doing people that play in the Premier League or just?
I'm just talking in general because Seydou Keita didn't play.
Seydou Keita, that's what I'm saying.
Seydou Keita was at Barcelona, wasn't he? So he didn't play in the Premier League.
I'm sure Barcelona had a couple more as well that I'm just not.
I mean, they had Yaya. The main ones were him and Yaya Toure, innit? Seydou Keita and Yaya Toure.
Song went to Barca.
Alex Song, oh yeah, he did, didn't it?
Yeah.
Bro, Barca actually bought Alex Song.
Yeah.
He should have stayed, man.
Barca.
He should have stayed, man.
Because that's his
career went finished, bro. Finito, bro. So
Sergio Busquets was there, innit?
Brother tried to get into that team with Sergio Busquets, Iniesta and Xavi. Alex Song, my guy, why did you do it, man?
Did you see was it Puyo when he had the Champions League figure and he thought he was going to pass it to him, but he wanted to pass it to Eric Abidal?
Oh, yeah. And Song came in, I see that.
He was about to take it like, yo, big man.
Nah,
what makes you think like big man? You just came, bro.
Yeah,
relax, bro.
Stay calm.
I know you like coming from a place that's never seen this shit before.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Go on, then. Is there any more?
Abedi Pele was obviously one of the greatest ones, but I'm not sure if he's a forward player or a midfielder. He's obviously the dad of Jordan Ayew and Andre Ayew. Yeah, so
them and a striker, them.
Yeah.
See,
those are probably some of the best ones. Midfielders. There's Sunday Olise as well, was Nigerian player, was top player as well. But yeah, I think those are the ones that I can think of, bro.
Let us know some of the greatest African midfielders.
Yeah.
That's been out there.
Yeah.
We just had to pay homage to home, you know.
There are some really good Moroccans as well and Egyptian midfielders as well, man. I feel like there was like Abu Trika as well. Abu Trika was meant to be a really good player. Even like Mustafa Haji, he was a good one as well. So they have some good, like North Africa. Yeah, Mohamed Abu Trika, he was a good player, man.
So you don't put El Neni in there, no?
Huh? But he doesn't make the cut, man. He doesn't make the cut. I'm sorry, man. I like him.
Where's Adel Tarabt from?
He's Algerian, isn't it? But isn't he a forward player?
Is he not attacking mid?
Yeah, we can put Adel Tarabt in there because, bro.
Attacking mid, fam.
I mean, he looked like he was like a winger as well, bro.
It's an honourable shout out anyway.
Yeah, man. Let's put Adel Tarabt in there. Oh no, he wasn't even Algerian. My bad, man. He's Moroccan.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's Moroccan, isn't it? Yeah.
Man.
Player, bro. What a player, man.
That was a baller.
He's sick. Yeah, man. The streets will never forget, bro.
You man had Jemba before, innit?
Eric Jemba the Jemba. He's Cameroonian, I think.
Yeah.
But he doesn't make the list.
Where was El Hadji Ju from?
Senegal.
Yeah.
El Hadji.
I see my man, yeah, break both his leg live.
Who? Djibril Cissé?
Djibril Cissé. But he was French, innit?
He's French, yeah. He's French, yeah.
He was a forward. But I saw him break his leg twice.
You know
both of them, I saw them live. Like, the second time I couldn't
unlucky,
believe this is happening again, bro.
Man, he
that
was
break
unlucky.
is mental, bro.
Yeah,
for me,
his break was actually bad. I saw
at that time, that was the worst injury I'd ever seen.
Djibril Cissé leg break, innit?
Shit, man. People used to Google that when people used to YouTube that when YouTube first came about.
Yeah, that was bad, innit? That was bad. Yeah, he went free. It was never the same after that, man.
Yeah.
Injury really
happened again.
Injury finished a lot of players. Yeah. Different leg as well, bro. Man broke both legs, man.
France took Vieira from us.
Paddy V.
It's mental.
Oh, man. You know what? We need to do an episode, yeah, where we talk about the coulda beens.
The players that were stolen.
The players that were stolen from the motherland, innit?
We can do that next week.
Yeah,
we can do that next week.
We can touch on that because, bro, African.
Let's make a team
of African players
that were stolen
from the motherland.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll start an 11 of African players that were stolen.
Yeah.
And this is not a knock, innit? Because they chose to play for the other team. So they weren't really
We're
stolen.
just trying to get them back.
They weren't really stolen, but
just getting them back.
like why they say
Come home.
take it back.
Come home. You know what I'm saying? You don't get OBE, you get Afro BE. You know what I'm saying?
Afro BE.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you don't want to, you can look at the hand, my man.
Yeah, look at the hand, bro. Look at the hand.
But alright, say nothing.
Okay.
Let's wrap up the Premier League.
Okay, so Premier League wrap up this week, yeah. So let's go through some of the fixtures and that. Obviously, I think the main talking point was Man United getting absolutely battered, bro.
I loved it. Again, like I said, I was actually trying to support you, man, but you, man, can't support you, man, innit?
Bro, we don't want your support, bro. Keep your support in it.
By the way, Newcastle whacked Crystal Palace 5-0. Did you know?
Newcastle
whacked Crystal Palace 5-0.
When was that?
Today, blood.
Today?
5.
Because they've got games in hand.
New. Jacob Murphy scored.
You know what?
Assisted. Do you remember we spoke about Jacob?
I take
and
it back.
I said, it's his name.
I take it back. Everything I said about Jacob Murphy, I take it back. Newcastle fans, I take it back. That boy good.
It's his name.
What a player.
His name is not good.
Bro.
If his name was good.
Nah, Jacob Murphy is good, bro.
If he was called Jacob Rodriguez, it'd be mental.
James Rodriguez.
I'm telling you, these wavy names, bro. Even an African name, Jacob Mandingo. It'd be crazy, bro.
Jacob Mandingo. That sounds mad still, you know what I'm saying?
That's a sick Jacob Mandingo,
yeah, man.
That's what I'm gonna call him.
Because his name is Jacob Murphy, people don't rate him as much, innit? But I'm gonna say this, yeah. I didn't say I said he was good, innit? Yeah. What I said was that Newcastle needed a better right forward player. I take it back though. They might not need.
They don't.
Like
they know what they're doing.
It'll be interesting to hear from Newcastle fans what they think. Do they think they need to strengthen that right winger position, or are they?
Remember who they had before? And he was banging when Jacob Murphy took the position.
Almiron.
Yeah.
He needs to get the fuck out.
No, but he was banging. There was a time he was banging, and that's when Jacob Murphy came and took that jersey.
He only started playing good when your guy Grealish fucking mugged him off. Said, I'm playing like Almiron. I'm playing like Almiron.
Activated, man.
He locked in, bro. He locked in, man. Went on the best run of his career, bro. Yeah, he's gone back to America now, innit? He's left, innit?
So they've won 5-0.
Bro, 5-0.
Jacob Murphy scored one.
Fucking hell. Who scored?
Matt Gay scored on goal.
On goal.
Harvey Barnes scored one again.
Harvey Barnes. He's going crazy.
Three or four games now on the top scoring.
Yeah.
Bro, Gordon ain't getting that jersey right now.
Yeah, he needs to sit.
Fabian Schär scored.
Yeah, bro, he hit the crossbar like crazy every weekend, bro.
And then Alexander Isak, of course.
Of course,
the
he
last
got his goal. I'm surprised he didn't score against us when we got battered.
All 5 within 58.
Within 58 minutes, and then they just chilled out.
Yeah.
That's mad, bro.
anyway, going into the weekend, we'll start with Saturday. Man City Palace. So, Man City, give me space.
Oh, yeah.
See, remember that time I spoke about Pep, yeah? This time I was watching it and we went 2-0 down. It was quick, you know. Eze, boom. Second one, boom. I was like, yo, how are we gonna pick these things up? And I remember I looked at De Bruyne and I was like, De Bruyne, if that player was ever there,
now's the time.
I need to see something.
Now's the time.
Because it can't be this bad. And bro, De Bruyne came in hard.
Yeah. He showed up, innit? He showed up when you guys needed him, bro.
Needed him. Mamouche is doing his thing.
Mamouche, what a player, man. He's 6 goals in 10 games or 7 goals in 11 games. He keeps scoring, man. I think someone said that we need to check to see if any January signing has scored as much in their first 10 games. I know Haaland and them not scored from the summer, but in January, has any player scored that many goals?
Just come and just hit.
Because he's hit the ground running, hit the ground sprinting.
Kovacic scored a sick goal.
Kovacic scored, yeah.
The goal that I liked, and I spoke about this when I said what's interesting about City is the youth coming up McCarthy.
Oh, that was a good.
McCarthy.
Bro,
Obviously Nico, but McCarthy is the
McCarthy's
one that
goal,
I felt
yeah.
like
You're right.
for Nico it was easy to get in the
And
team
that
because we
assist-
really needed. You know what I mean?
That assist from Edison was shit, bro.
By the way, he's 7th now.
7th assist in the Premier League.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro.
They did a compilation of goal assists from goalkeepers, innit? And you keep seeing Edison come back because he's got 7 in. It's crazy.
7. He's got more assists this season than Grealish and Foden.
It's mad.
This
A lot of people done a lot of people.
Goal, let me say that again. Your goalkeeper, we're 6 games left of the season, by the way. This end at the beginning. We're 7 games left of the season, and the Man City goalie, Edison, has more assists than Phil Foden, PFA Player of the Year last season, and Jack Grealish, £100 million signing.
Yeah, you know I don't rate Phil Foden.
That's mad, bro. I know you don't, to be fair. I know you don't rate.
Still.
But
yeah, Nico O'Reilly got on the sheet as well.
He got a goal.
I'm happy for that youth. I'm happy for the youths, bro. McCarthy, by the way, the ball was good, but the way he took it down, went round, and
took a slight deflection.
Angle.
Took a slight deflection as well, but that looked like it was going in, to be fair.
Yeah. So we came back to that one. Shout out to Eze, because Eze was balling out. Had the goal disallowed, it could have been 3-0. Could have been a difference.
Eze was doing good, yeah. That was a changing point in the game, innit? The goal that wasn't a goal that would have made Crystal Palace go 3-0.
But you know, we got VAR these days. Back in the day, we would have stood in it. Black then.
And then, so we got the other one, which is
Brighton and Leicester.
Brighton and Leicester. And what was the scores in that game?
2-2.
2-2.
João Pedro scored, didn't it?
Yeah, he did.
Both goals, both penalties.
Brighton finally.
They say he's one of the best penalty takers in the Premier League, isn't it?
Really?
Yeah, I think he's never missed.
Has he not?
I think so. I think he's never missed.
Mavididi scored as well, didn't it?
Mavididi scored and Okoli scored.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to
it was a good result for Leicester because I thought Leicester would lose, innit?
I thought they would. Brighton,
a little fight in them.
You know what? Brighton need to pick up points, bro. Because I said they don't need to pick up points. They're fine, but like they run a run that's not very good. I expected Brighton to win that game, considering they haven't won the last few games.
Yeah.
So yeah, they need to. They're not having the best form at the moment, are they?
Nah.
And then we go Nottingham Forest against Everton. Doucouré scored a last-minute winner.
I like Doucouré.
I like that goal, to be fair. Murillo made a mistake, you know.
Yeah,
Murillo made a mistake.
We've been talking about him. We've
been bigging him up. So
but, you know,
when you make a mistake like that, you need to.
It happens.
It happens, innit? But you can't be making mistakes like that at the end of the game, bro.
Yeah.
They had a corner as well, so they had like an opportunity to win, and they've gone from that to conceding a goal.
Yeah.
That was very poor from Murillo. I just have to say it, innit? Like I've been singing his praises all season, but that was poor, innit? You could see the way Milenkovic-Savic looked after her, like, bro, what are you doing?
Definitely not in your team of the week, then.
You already know. He ain't making it in that team of the week, bro.
But big up to Everton as well. They played it well, so they defended well and everything as well throughout the game. That Braithwaite kid is hard.
Jared Braithwaite is good, isn't he?
And then we got Southampton Villa. 3-0.
3-0, yeah, man. They got whacked. Southampton are just getting battered every week, bro.
The person I want to speak about this time round from Villa is Malen.
Daniel Malen, yeah.
Because he's been consistent under the radar, just doing his thing.
Yeah, he's been working. He's working, isn't he? He's working.
We're not even seeing Leon Bailey no more.
You know what? Yeah, he needs to call it this season. I don't even know if he's going to be there next season. Yeah, but Daniel Malen has taken the chances when he's had them, you know.
Yeah.
He's taken his opportunity when he's had them. He's not always starting, but he always gives a good account of himself and when he plays. So yeah, he did good.
Obviously, Ollie Watkins came on to score.
Yeah, he scored a good goal as well.
Ollie Watkins. Then what's it? John McGinn, we spoke about him earlier.
Yeah. And
scored in the last minute.
And also, what's his name, man? Is that the one where Asensio missed like 2 penalties?
Yeah.
But why?
That was mad. In fact, one of the penalties that he missed was the one that ended up being scored.
They scored a tap.
Yeah, I don't know why. The fact that he went second time. The fact that Ollie Watkins wanted that as well. That's the man. Ollie Watkins wanted that.
Ollie Watkins should be having it though. He was penalty taker before, bro. He was penalty taker. Asensio got there in January, and you're giving him back-to-back.
He must have told Emery, "Fuck you" or something, man.
Nah, I feel like Nah, man. I don't know if he was on the pitch when that happened, didn't it?
Yeah. Arsenal, Brentford.
Arsenal-Brentford 1-1 draw, and not really much to be said about that game. Partey scored a good goal.
Good goal from Partey.
Yeah, Partey scored a good goal.
Happy.
And
then they equalised, isn't it? Johan Wissa.
Is
he not African?
Yeah, he is. He's a forward player, to be fair. But he's African. He's
but
Congolese.
But didn't he play attacking mid at some point when Ivan Toney that was not playing attacking mid?
But he was just trying to play anywhere, bro. I think he wasn't an attacking mid, but he was like a second striker.
He was doing like that Muller role.
Yeah, like
wherever they need help.
Yeah, so like link up play. Even on the right now, he was on the right because Mbeumo was there still.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, he was almost like a second striker. But yeah, he scored a good goal as well. A bit sloppy from Arsenal, to be fair, but it was good. But we all know that they were basically like putting all their eggs into the Champions League basket. We got a news flash as well. Arsenal against Real Madrid game is finished. The second leg, Arsenal won 2-1. Gabriel Martinelli scored a last-minute goal to win the game. Obviously, Madrid would have chucked everything forward, and Arsenal have caught them on the counter. So,
boom.
Yeah,
that's what would happen.
Arsenal beat Real Madrid twice. 3-0 the first game. 2-1 the second game. All that talk about remontada, we're coming back. Vinicius Jr. posted on Instagram. Mañana, tomorrow, 9 p.m. But it didn't work, innit?
I told you that, but I spoke about that guy's attitude.
What? Vinny?
Yeah.
Man said mañana. I saw his Instagram post. Mañana,
Talking
tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Focus in the game.
Didn't work. Like, don't get me wrong. I would have loved it if Real Madrid won. That's what I wanted, but
you really don't want like us, no, innit?
What do you mean? You act like you're surprised, bro. I don't like.
Well, for me, this went exactly how I wanted it to go.
For you, it's good. But the thing is,
I want them to win it.
I'm man enough to give credit to them. Like that's amazing. They've done a fantastic job to go through Real Madrid. Do you know how many people wrote them off when they got Real Madrid?
Yeah.
Do you know what's mad? Yeah, I was speaking to Leo about this when they got Real Madrid. He was like, how are we gonna score against them? Like, and I was saying to them, brother, you are good, you know. Arsenal are actually good, bro.
Pessimist.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that
I had the feeling from the start that they might go through this.
Yeah, because I was thinking about. I said like, Real Madrid were obviously the favourites, but I was like, Arsenal are good, bro. Yeah. So it's gonna be hard for any team to beat them. You know what's funny? I feel like if Aston Villa had gone through, Aston Villa, I reckon, would have knocked them out.
What, knocked who out?
Arsenal. If Aston Villa went through yesterday, instead of PSG, I feel like Aston Villa would have knocked them out. Aston Villa got too much energy for them. If they had gone through, they might have done Arsenal something, but that's just hypotheticals, isn't it? Yeah. Aston Villa are knocked out. Arsenal are the ones that have made it through to the semi-final, and PSG awaits them, so I'm excited for that game. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait.
Now, going back to the games now.
Yeah.
After us now, we've got Sunday. We got Chelsea Ipswich 2-2.
Yeah. Chelsea Ipswich, Jadon Sancho with a goal.
Mad goal.
Yeah.
I saw your other guy that was the first guy that scored for them in own goal. He was your guy too, innit?
What guy?
Tuanzebe. I saw he was your guy.
Tuanzebe is crazy. Yeah, man.
Axel.
He never made a cut at United. Like, everyone really liked him. Apparently, he was really good in the youth teams and that, but obviously playing for the first team is levels. You know what? I was really happy for him, though, because, you know, he had captained United at every age group. And before he left United, they gave him the captain's armband.
I think I remember that.
The captain's armband for one game, basically. So I was really happy for him, but yeah, it's not been good. He looks like a championship player, let me just say that. So he's playing for Ipswich right now. They're getting relegated to the championship. I think that's his level. I'm just be honest, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Julio Enciso, I've been seeing him doing a mad thing.
The Brighton kid.
Yeah.
He's one to watch.
100%.
He's one to watch for the future.
100%. No. Enciso plays for Finger, bro, for Ipswich.
Yeah, no, but he's on loan from Brighton.
Yeah.
He's on loan from Brighton, so he's getting some minutes at Ipswich. I feel like he'd be sick at like a Palace or something, but he's obviously a good player, innit? We're gonna see. He's not. Whatever happens to Ipswich, he ain't gonna be in Championship next season. Let's just say
he's
that.
He's gonna be out there. Doesn't even matter to him. It doesn't even matter to him.
For him, he don't care. Same as the lap.
Still goes on his record though.
Same as the lap.
Yeah. Liverpool West Ham 2-1.
Van Dijk and Luis Diaz with the goals, right?
To me, I don't know why Diaz just reminds me of a crackhead. I don't know why.
But that looks like no matter how much he
one,
eats, he can't put on weight, fam. These times his dad is looking healthy out
His
here.
dad is living life.
Yeah, man.
That guy is always
Since they
living
freed him up, man, his dad's been living his
I feel like
best
that was
life.
his boys where they said, let's get some money up in here. Man.
Nah.
Allegedly, man.
Allegedly.
Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's his boys. Van Dijk scored last minute. Andy Robertson, another fuck out.
Yeah, he needs to get the fuck out of there. I already been saying this. Andy Robertson needs to get the fuck out of there. Don't ruin your legacy, big man. Leave.
Then we got Wolves and Spurs.
Yeah.
4-2.
Yeah, Tottenham being Tottenham, innit, I guess, really.
Yeah.
I'm not really surprised.
I said it before the game.
Yeah,
I said,
we were speaking before the game and you said that you fancied Wolves to win. And I wasn't really hearing it because I was thinking, I'm not sure where you're getting that from. But yeah, man, it played out like it played out. Wolves won.
Shout out to Ait Nouri.
Ryan Ait Nouri,
assist.
team of the week coming up
game.
for you, big man. Well done.
An unreal game. Obviously, Jens Spence on goal. Strand Larsen, we've been talking about
Norwegian Viking
scored
strikes again.
Matthias Cunha came back after the controversy and scored, and he apologized. So I hope you guys forgive him.
Matthias Cunha.
But yeah, on Spurs side, Matthias Tell scored.
I like Tell,
but he's just in a losing team, you get me?
Yeah, I feel him. I can relate.
And then we move to the big one.
The United
Newcastle
against United against Newcastle.
So
I knew he was going to lose that game. I just didn't think it was going to be as bad as it was. It was really bad, bro.
That's a Mullerin, bro.
Yeah, you can class that as a Mullerin. Yeah. I know you like that word Mullerin. You can class that.
Do you know why? Yeah? Shout out to Skills Ads. Yeah, Ads. Everyone knows him on Twitter.
Big up, Skills.
Shout out to him because he once said something when we were in uni. So in uni it was me, TC, Timber, and Ads in one house.
Yeah.
And we used to watch football, so I was taking it
all the time. Yeah.
And then one time he was a Liverpool fan, and everyone else there was an Arsenal fan. And then one time, but those are the Liverpool days where that Gerrard slip,
they were going through hard times.
I think that season Arsenal beat them 4-3.
Yeah,
bro. So anyway, I remember one time he said, "Yo, blood, you man are crazy. Liverpool Muller's teams, you know." But when he said that, we all dropped to the floor.
Laughing at that.
Dropped to the floor. We laughed for so long, yeah. He remembers that to today. Skins, you know I'm talking about. You know Skins, yeah? Every single time now, when they start winning,
now it's like,
me.
Look,
every single time I told you.
You know that Nigel Farage, you laughed at me. Well, you're not laughing now.
He said the Muller teams.
Bruh, nah, shout out to Skins, innit? Liverpool are up now. We're up, baby, we're up. Yeah. Well, you man are up, innit? We're in the mud, United, so we're not up.
So Tonali scored a banger. The assist from Isak was disgusting.
Yeah, good goal, man. Boom, that was probably one of the goals that I didn't really have much to say about. I was just like, what do you even do? Because what do you even do to stop that? But the other goals, all the other goals were poor defending, bad defending. Harvey Barnes' first goal, how are you letting a man tap the ball in from like 3 yards out? Like there's like 3 of you in here. We're supposed to have 3 centre-backs. And Harvey Barnes somehow, the ball's at his feet. Fucking...
his second goal was good though.
His second goal, no, bro. Mazraoui slipped up and gave him the ball. He just ran at the defense. The defense were moving mad, doing the same thing they did when Elanga scored.
He could have just tried to.
It was a good goal. It was a good goal. Garnacho pulled one back as well to make it even, but it was never going our way. And then obviously Bruno Guimaraes. Fucking, we swapped Onana for Bayern there.
Who's worse?
And brother was moving crazy.
Worse, you know.
I was thinking get Onana, but I never thought.
Worse, you know.
I never thought I would think get Onana. I was looking like, where's Onana, bro? I never thought I would say those words. Bring back Onana.
That defensive midfield.
I don't want to see that guy no more, bro. I ain't trying to see Bayern there no more, bro. Like you know how upsetting for me to miss Onana.
It's a mad thing.
Bro,
I missed him. It was bad, bro. So that
you know
goal
what?
cannot
Onana
play.
was the only
here's the
winner.
thing. So here's the thing. The difference is, yeah, maybe I don't know. Onana is a better shot stopper, but the way you don't play, you need your goalie to be playing.
Yeah,
He cannot play from the back.
He can't.
Every single time he had the ball, he was under pressure.
Yeah.
Even when he doesn't have pressure, he was under pressure.
Maybe he was just nervous.
Do you know-
whatever it was, Onana, it makes you realize that Onana don't give a fuck in it, and that's also a good quality. Onana just don't care, bro.
Yeah.
And like we need someone that's got a bit of brave. Like bring him back, man. But yeah, we got absolutely fucking battered in it. So that
Humiliated.
Why are you saying words like that?
Emasculated.
Humiliated and emasculated.
Yeah,
Brother, we lost, didn't it? Like, man's crazy. Man want to use them words there.
And then obviously we got
Terrorized.
Bournemouth and Fulham.
Antoine Semenyo scored a very good goal. 1 minute into the game, no other goals were scored. I think Evan Nielsen hit the crossbar as well. But Bournemouth got the win against Fulham. That's actually a very good win for them against Fulham.
Yeah.
Iwobi did
they're about
everything.
the same level.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That was a very
go
even
either
game.
way.
Going into that game, it was very difficult to pick a winner. Iwobi did very well, but unfortunately, Fulham. Unfortunately for Fulham, they weren't able to get back into the game.
Yeah. So, which leads us into our team of the week.
Yeah.
Let's start by goalie.
Goalie, there were 2 clean sheets, Emi Martinez, and there was also...
There was 3. Emi Martinez, there was Everton.
Oh yeah, of course, Jordan Pickford.
Yeah, and then the Fulham Bournemouth.
Kepa, is he still their number 1?
He's Bournemouth. Yeah, Bournemouth.
Out of those 3, I go for Emi Martinez.
You go for Emi Martinez?
I know they were playing against Southampton. Was it Southampton, yeah?
Do you know what I go for?
Who?
Someone didn't have a clean sheet.
Who?
Edison. Because of their assist.
You know what, yeah?
Because their assist.
Yeah, put Edison
if you can add an assist as well, and you won.
Just for the assist, and not because the assist was cold. It wasn't just a regular assist as well, bro.
That was like, I see you, and I'm going to put it to you. Do your thing.
You know what? Man didn't even need to take the ball around the keeper. The ball was so good. He could have just scored. He could have just scored. That's how good the ball was.
The kid was also showed his class.
Yeah, Makati. I like the little flip thing he did as well. I said,
you know when I saw that?
I said, score a little something about him, you know?
I remembered when we were talking about celebrations and Englishmen.
Yeah.
And I was like, straight away, that's different.
Yeah, man said, yeah.
I like the youth
already, bro. You stand up from 99% of all the other English goal scorers.
When do you see an Englishman doing flips?
Yeah,
the fact that he's doing flips is crazy.
I was thinking, but injury, he don't care. I like him, and he's a top player. He's also one for the future. I think hopefully next season he's going to get the opportunity now that De Bruyne is leaving. But yeah, Edison goes straight into the team, innit? Yeah. So we got Edison as
stuff down. Edison
in goal. In right back, what are we saying for right back then?
Should we start left back? Because I already know.
Ryan Aït-Nouri, yeah? Is that what you want to draft him in left back? I think that's a good shout as well.
Left back.
I think that's a good shout. So, if you've got him in there, our centre backs, Virgil van Dijk, I think we should put him in because he scored the winner as well, and Liverpool got the win.
And it wasn't his fault, the goal.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. The goal was fucking Robertson doing a madness.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, so we got Virgil van Dijk in centre back. Who is going to be our other centre back? I tell you who it's not going to be this week. Murillo.
Yeah, nah, he didn't have a good game. Messed up.
Yeah, it's not even that he had a bad game. He just made a mistake that you shouldn't be making, bro. I can't believe it, man. So
Tarkowski and Finley, Brentford had a good game.
Yeah, he did good, didn't it?
Villa kept a clean sheet.
Yeah, Tyrone Mings played, didn't it?
Yeah, we had him last week. But do you know who's been doing well as well? Konsa, Ezri Konsa.
Do you know what? Ezri Konsa, I think we should put him in as well. I think he was good. But do you know what?
Champions League is kind of influencing me a bit.
He scored a goal yesterday, but he missed an absolute sitter, bro. You see the header that he missed. Oh my God! I actually wanted him to. I was waiting for him to connect and score the goal. But yeah, I think he's been doing really well as well the last few weeks. So we could put Ezri Konsa in as our centre back. Aston Villa kept a clean sheet, albeit against a very shit Southampton side.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
Clean sheet's a clean sheet. So we've got that in, and then I think our right back. We have to go for people that we think that had a really good game. Who have we got there?
I'm trying to think who I really enjoyed it right back. Matty Cash has been doing well.
Matty Cash has been doing well. Do you know what? He played very well yesterday. I know that's obviously a different competition, Champions League. He played very well against that. Is it Doué? Yeah, Doué, the PSG.
What did you think of Trippier's performance against you, man?
I think he done alright in it, but was he that outstanding?
He didn't stand out to you.
No, I mean, I feel like because of the result, it could be said that he has a very good shot. But I know that we're going to put some Newcastle players in further down the line.
What about Wolves' Semedo?
Semedo was good. Semedo was good.
Semedo was good. He had a good game.
Okay, so I think we should go for Nelson Semedo in that position then, yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah. I think that's a good shot. I think he was really good.
Now, midfield, I'm going to do that thing. Do you remember those cooking things where they say, here's what I made earlier? I'm going to tell you my three, then you tell me what your three are. This is based on the games I saw.
Yeah.
For me, KDB, Bruno G, and Tonali.
Kevin De Bruyne, Bruno Guimaraes, and who? Tonali. I think Kevin De Bruyne, Bruno Guimaraes, and Sandro Tonali. I completely agree with that midfield. The only difference that I have is I thought Yuri Tillman played really, really good, didn't it?
He did, and we had him last time.
But because we had him in our team last week, I feel, or the week before, which one was it? I'm going to go with yours, man.
These men scored.
I can't see past Kevin De Bruyne's performance.
And they controlled the game.
He turned back the clock. Kevin De Bruyne turned back the clock. He played really well.
If it wasn't for Kevin De Bruyne, I probably would have gone for the complete Newcastle midfield.
Yeah, Joel Linton as well.
Because I feel sorry for Joel Linton. I feel like
he did good. He's the one that won the header as well.
Exactly.
To set up Bruno. But I agree with that. We're going to go with a midfield of
KDB,
Sandro Tonali, Kevin De Bruyne, Sandro Tonali, and Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah?
Simply for him saying, I'm the only Bruno.
He said he's the real Bruno, and you can't argue with him based off of that performance, innit? Yeah.
And then front three now.
Up top. On the left-hand side, I think we've got that position pretty much locked in, innit? He absolutely terrorized Man United. And I don't like to use that word, but he did, innit?
Harvey Barnes! Going in there.
Take your place,
I remember watching the game thinking, that's team of the week stuff.
Yeah, you know that when you don't end yourself, the team of the week, my guy. Yeah, that is team of the week stuff.
No, right back.
Right, no, you mean right wing, yeah?
Right wing.
Who have you got on that right wing side then?
No, here's the thing.
Salah did a really good assist as well for the goal.
He did.
Yeah, but who else?
Semenyo can play on the right, can't he?
He does play on the right.
He doesn't play on the left. He plays on the left.
Bro, he plays everywhere.
On the right as well.
That goal was from the right.
Yeah. I do like Semenyo as well.
I think he played good. You know what? I feel like we should go for Semenyo.
There's also Mamouche. Mamouche is more left.
Mamouche is more left. I wouldn't put Mamouche on the right. Mamouche is more calm or left, or second striker.
Kudus played well, they lost, but he was hard.
Kudus played good as well, you're right. I think that's also a good option. But I'll go for Antoine Semenyo, purely because he's been very good this season. Mm-hmm. He's been one of Bournemouth's best players, along with obviously Cliver and...
There's also Sancho.
Yeah, Sancho played good as well.
Got a
Daniel Malen.
He's been doing well, week in, week out.
Yeah, I think that's not a bad shout either. So I think we should lock in on one, innit? Who do you think should get that right wing spot?
Fuck it, Semenyo.
I go for
like Semenyo.
I go for Semenyo.
Sometimes I watch Bournemouth just to see Semenyo.
Yeah, he's good, man.
Hard,
he's good. And he's got a good dance as well when he scores, you know.
And who have we got up front?
Our striker. Strand Larsen scored again. So if we look at the goals, basically,
Ollie Watkins,
Ollie Watson scored. Did João Pedro score? Cunha scored.
By the way, I feel sorry Thomas Partey, because he had a good game too.
Thomas Partey should really be in that team.
He had a good game too.
But they didn't win. They drew as well, didn't
yeah.
it? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
That doesn't obviously decide.
Yeah. But it goes a long way. It's part of it, isn't it?
It's part of it.
Decision making.
Winning games helps.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I'm happy with the midfield that we've chosen, though. I have no
Matheus
regrets.
Cunha, Mathis Tel.
Yeah, Matheus Cunha scored. Mathis Tel scored. Strand Larsen scored as well, innit?
Mm-hmm.
Isak didn't score.
But he had a good assist.
He did play well.
Who are we going for?
I think we should go for... We'll finish it off. We'll lock it in with our striker. It's a bit of a tricky one still, isn't it?
Big up Decore as well, man.
Yeah.
Any other week you could have made it in the team.
Big up Decore. I think we should go for Isak, because Isak had an assist, and I know this is game week 32.
So we're gonna go for a guy who didn't score over guys that score.
But he played good though.
He did.
And hear this, yeah. Hear my reasoning, yeah. Newcastle are a game behind everyone else. They played tonight, as we're speaking right now, Wednesday.
They just won 5-0.
They've just beat Crystal Palace 5-0.
And he scored.
And Isak scored.
Did he assist as well?
Yeah, I think he did. He might have done. But basically, this is Newcastle's game week 32. That's my whole point.
Yeah. So
Newcastle have just played
really
their
we should
32nd.
include it.
Yeah, they've just played it. They've been a game behind because of their Carabao Cup run.
Yeah.
So they played at the weekend and they battered Man United 4-1. Isak had a good game and he had an assist. They've also played today and they've won 5-0.
With that said, sorry to Jacob
Murphy, man. I take it back. I'm so sorry. I take it back, Jacob Murphy. I should never have doubted you, man. Bro, man. What can I say about
If we're going to come to today's game, really, we should be putting him over Semenyo still.
Fuck it. Should we do that then?
All right. Jacob Mandingo. You made it in the team, innit?
Made the cut. Take your place, my guy. That means, but our front three is just Newcastle, didn't it? Harvey Barnes on the left, Isak in the middle, and Jacob Murphy on the right.
Did we say we're actually going for Finney?
Harvey Barnes.
I actually want to put Larsen, bro.
Jurgen Strand Larsen.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's do that, innit? Because he scored, innit? And he scored
a good goal.
He scored a good goal. Jacob Murphy scored 2 as well. So game week 32, Newcastle have played today, the 16th of April. They've beaten Crystal Palace 5-0. Jacob Murphy's got 2 goals. He goes into our team of the week, the right-hand side of the attack.
Can't believe, man. Football is so mad, isn't it? We went from talking about him in, now he's
just a few days ago I was talking about do Newcastle need to strengthen in that position. He's absolutely flying right now, man. You know, like,
so
I take it back, man, like the Godfather Wiley. I take it back.
So alright, cool. Our team of the week, guys. We got in goal Ederson. We've got Semenyo on the right back. We got
no.
Semedo,
yeah.
Right back, sorry. We got Virgil van Dijk and Konza in mid. And we've got Ait Nouri at left back. In the midfield, we've got Tonali sitting, and then Bruno G in the 8 and KDB in 10. We got Jacob Mandingo on the right.
Big up yourself.
Harvey Barnes on the left, and up front is Jurgen Strand.
The Norwegian Viking.
Guys, we keep saying this, but please let us know what your team would be and what the reasons are in the comments below. Make sure you like,
share, and subscribe
to Up Top. Anything else you want to say?
No. Have a good week, guys.